All right, so I've had a couple of friends ask me the difference between a 212, a 318, and a 420, or a 200, 300, 400 series. So, a 200, this one is the quote-unquote deluxe model, has electric PTO. This pedal here is clutch and brake. It is actually a manual gearbox. Reverse, flip this lever first, second, third, all the way over to be fourth. You pick a gear, let the clutch out, go. Old school tractor style. That handle there is what they call a variator. You can alter your speed and keep your throttle wide open. That handle there is to lift your implement, your mower deck, your blower, your blade. On the back, it's a closed frame, just a hitch for pulling your wagon around like the one over there. Pretty simple, all right? So here's my other 212. This one's in rougher shape. This one has a manual PTO. That one there. This one actually has another pedal over here that would be a brake pedal, but you have to put the clutch in anyway, so this pedal is basically useless. 212 means 200 series, 12 horse. They make a 210. They make a 214. Pretty basic tractors. All right, now I don't have a 314, 317, 316 laying around, so 316 is like this, where they call it an open frame. The 314 and 317 are a closed frame like the 212 was. The 318 and the 420 share the same like frame back here. The differential is different. The 420 has a locking rear differential and a 2-speed differential. 318 is just one speed. 314 has a single lever, so only one there versus two. 317 will have two. 314 has one brake pedal. This one, as you can see, has two. 317s, from what I've seen, you can get them either way. I've seen both. Much like the 212 parking brake, but your PTO is up here, throttle, and then this is actually your hydro lever, so you're forward, backward. Pretty simple there. No gear shift, as you can see. So, gonna walk around, give you a comparison. Now the cab on the 420 makes it look a little bigger, but it is indeed bigger. So if you look at the front of the frame here, you have two hydro controls there. You have two hydro controls here, but you see the frame steps on the 420. You can see the hook down there versus over here. These are even. This one steps about an inch, inch and a half. 420 actually has a PTO driven down there, so those two belts never come off. On a 300 series, there's one belt, nothing down below, and the belt drives the mower deck and the blower. So like in this case, it's a shaft drive there. Mower deck would have a shaft drive that comes in from the rear. I don't have the side covers for this one yet, and I've got a cab on it, so it's a little different, but you get the idea. Power steering on the 420. 318 has power steering. 316, well, 314, 316, 317 do not have power steering. 212 does not have power steering. And the 420, the cab is, well, the driving area, you got your Engine speed, engine RPM here, PTO, headlights, hydro, choke, parking brake. There's your high-low for shifting for your high-speed, low-speed. And down there is your stomp for your rear differential lock. 2 pedals for steering brakes and 3 hydrostatic levers. The reason for that is that way this middle one here would do the mower deck. So if I fire this up right now, this one does the chute, this one lifts the blower, and if I had a 3-point hitch, which the 318 and 316, 318 and 400s can have 3-point, this lever controls the mower deck up and down and the 3-point. They're connected at the same shaft in the back. So back here, you've got this adjustment here, and actually this right here, you can see here and here, goes all the way up to the front. Well, not to the front, to the middle. You can see up there, there's that bar, and that's what lifts the mower deck. Same thing on the 318. So you'd have your 3-point back here. Well, in the case of doing snow and stuff in the winter, you may want to put a weight block back here. You might want to put a blade. It gives you independent control of that 3-point versus the front implements. Like if you had a loader, you can get a loader for either of these actually, what they call a 44 loader. You couldn't put a weight box back here because your 2 levers there would be running your bucket, and when you would come down with something, I don't know which one, let's say it's lower the bucket, your weight block would hit the ground. So this one, they divorced that. Now the 320 and 330 are the only ones that have that. When you go to the next step newer, the 425, 435, or 425, 445, 455, they went back to 2 hydros. So the 420 has a bigger front and rear tire. It's just all around a bigger unit. You can see I've got the back just about lined up here. There's about 8 inches or so, 5 inches, something like that, farther forward on the front of on the nose, and then they're wider. So it's the 318, if I remember right, is about 800 pounds. The 420 is about 950. Mine's going to be heavier yet because I've got fluid-filled rear tires, and I've got weights I got to hang that are sitting over there, but still got some cleaning to do. I just picked this 420 up, and the 318's been my workhorse all summer, and it's once the 420 proves itself, the 318's going to go away.